Some story remind us who we are. Welcome to JINGYIMAMA, connecting the world gracefully. Today we'll explore an idea inspired by Snow Hope and Snow Hollow's view request. Learn one sentence in English, Mandarin Chinese, and Spanish. And reflect on what it means to remember who we are while we're becoming someone new. Some stories entertain us, some stories comfort us, and some stories quietly remind us of who we are. They awaken the courage, kindness, and hope already planted within us, especially when life feels uncertain or challenging. And that brings us to today's sentence. Today's sentence in English. Some stories exist to quietly remind us of who we are. 有些故事静静地提醒我们，我们是谁。Spanish. Algunas historias existen para recordarnos en silencio quiénes somos. Let's say it again slowly. Some stories exist to quietly remind us of who we are. 有些故事静静地提醒我们，我们是谁。Algunas historias existen para recordarnos en silencio quiénes somos. One day, a middle school teacher asked the students, "What do you want to become in the future?" One student said, "I want to become a teacher." Another said, "I want to become a scientist." When we are young, we often ask, "What do I want to become?" But as we grow older, the question becomes deeper. Who I am. This question can feel especially meaningful for immigrants. Have you ever had to learn a new language, adapt to a new culture, navigate an unfamiliar system, and still find the courage to keep moving forward? Change can be painful. It can make us question where we belong. It can make us wonder whether part of us who we were is being left behind. Sometimes we may feel caught between two worlds. But growth does not have to erase our past. We can keep our first language while learning another. We can honor where we came from while creating a new future. Our identity does not have to become unfamiliar. It can expand. We may carry more than one language, more than one culture, and more than one understanding of home. This does not mean we are divided. It means our story has grown. Where everything around us feels unfamiliar, the stories we carry from home can become a quiet kind of shelter. A childhood story may remind us of our courage. A family story may remind us of our values. A cultural story may remind us of where we came from. These stories connect who we were and who we are becoming. They remind us you have changed, but you have not disappeared. You're growing, but you have not disappeared. You're growing, but you do not have to forget. And during times of change, the way we treat ourselves matters. Love is the foundation. Love means giving ourselves time to grow. It means treating ourselves with patience, gentleness, and understanding. It means trusting that who we were and who we are becoming can exist together. When we value our story, we become more able to value the stories of others. We listen with greater empathy, we communicate with greater understanding, and then we connect more gracefully with the world. Today's learning tip. Connect today's sentence to one story from your own life. Think of a time when a family story, childhood memory, or a cultural tradition reminded you of who you are. When language carries personal meaning, it becomes easier to understand, remember, and use. Today's simple lesson. Some stories quietly remind us of who we are. They remind us that change does not have to erase us. Our past can remain part of who we are becoming. Thank you for learning with JINGYIMAMA, connecting the world gracefully. See you next time.